Now for this video, I'm going to do a little Q&A. I've had some people on Facebook and on YouTube ask me a few questions, so this is the first time I've done Q&A in my videos. So most of these questions are from younger lifters. They're going to sound elementary, they are, but so you older guys, gals, just be patient and enjoy the video. But this is what we want to do. We want to help the younger folks as well as the older folks. So the first question is from a young man in California who wants to know what the difference is between compound and isolation movements. He's only been lifting a few months. So my answer to you, sir, is a compound movement is a movement in which a number of muscles work at the same time synergistically, such as a deadlift, a squat, a bench press, using muscles in concert. Isolation movement is basically bodybuilding. So if you're doing seated curls, okay, you're isolating the bicep, okay. If you're doing tricep push downs with a cable, you're isolating one head of your triceps. That's an isolation movement. So that's the difference. Compound movement is a series of muscles working in concert. Isolation movement is working one single muscle at a time. Okay, moving right along, I've got another question. This one's from a local gym member here in Peoria, Illinois, female. And she says, I hear you guys talk about eating clean. What do you guys mean when you say you eat clean? Well, we don't eat refined sugar. We don't eat a lot of simple carbs. We don't eat a lot of fat. We don't eat refined food like TV dinners and pizza and tacos, and we eat more natural foods like chicken breast, fresh chicken breast, fresh broccoli, nothing that's really been frozen. We don't eat desserts. We don't drink sugary drinks. We keep our calories down to only what we need, you know, to burn every day. Nothing in excess, because that can be converted into fat. You know, we just don't eat. We eat natural foods. We eat foods that haven't been processed, and that's eating clean, really. Now this next question comes from a gentleman in India, actually, and he says they're having a craze right now, the steroid craze over there, and it's widespread and they're readily available. And he wants to know if they're bad for him. The answer to that question is steroids were made for a reason. Low testosterone is treatable with injectable testosterone. You've heard of things like decaduraline. That is very important to AIDS victims, because it boosts your immune system. It's very good in that respect. It has very therapeutic effects on joint problems, the healing properties. But then again, you have a lot of these injectable drugs that, at high enough dosages, they increase the blood volume to the point where it really elevates your blood pressure, and you can get into trouble. You can stroke out, and generally kids don't know when to pull back. They think more is better. And the oral drugs are probably the most dangerous, because they can elevate your kidney and liver enzymes, and you can get into some real problems with organ damage. So again, there are some good effects, some very therapeutic effects from certain drugs. I know Masteron is a cutting drug for bodybuilders, but for women, it's an anti-cancer drug, breast cancer drug. So these drugs just aren't all bad, but they're made for a reason, and you have to educate yourself on what the reasons are, what the application is, and what the risks are. And I cannot recommend steroids legally to you, but that kind of gives you an idea that you have to weigh the risk and then make the decision for yourself. Most doctors that I know don't know anything about individual steroids. They're not trained in that, so you have to go to somebody that's trained in hormone replacement therapy or testosterone replacement therapy. They would be knowledgeable and can help you. Okay, another question is from a young man in Southern Illinois, and he wants to know why his arms won't grow. So, and I haven't talked to him, so I don't know what he's doing and what he's not doing, but this is a common question, a common problem, and this goes back to these gym owners and these personal trainers not having a clue. It's very simple, and I've said this time and time again in my videos. If you want to, say, get your arms to grow, your legs, whatever, you have to do sets to failure. And what that means, and I don't, people are confused about that, and what that means is the last rep of that set is all you can do, okay? And then you rest for maybe just long enough to change the weight, a couple of seconds, and you go back and do another set, and you're going to do 30 sets per body part. So if you're doing arms, you're doing triceps and biceps, you can do 60 sets that day, and you can do them so fast that it's going to take you maybe 20-30 minutes and you're done. Okay, so you want to hit probably a rep range in around, I say 8, you know, that's a ballpark, no less than that. And it's just you know, and you know, I always like to say my workout's cardio because I'm moving so fast. So, you know, I don't believe in cardio, but I don't want to get off on that subject. But you're going to be huffing and puffing, and there's going to be that great benefit right there. But you're going for a muscle pump. You're isolating, and you're going for a muscle pump. When that muscle is full and hard, and it hurts like hell, you know you've done it right.